I'm Will in 7th grade and I have CMT. Charcot-Marie-Tooth.
Charcot-Marie-Tooth.
Those are the 3 people who came up with it, found it. I have less stamina than normal people do, and it's hard for me to pick up my foot because my nerves are affected. Not really that well. I can run better than I can walk.
I just want you guys to tell me your story.
We'll let Ann do all the talking.
That's wise. Started off our journey with Will having a lump in his right leg on the inside of his calf, and he was toe walking with his right foot. We took him to the doctor's office and they wanted to do MRI. They thought it might be cancer. And the technician or radiologist said that it looked like typical Duchenne's from the MRI. So basically, without going any further, he was diagnosed with Duchenne. He was 10 years old. He had just turned 10. We were relieved. It wasn't Duchenne's. This would be more of an inconvenience in his life than a death sentence, which I viewed, the Duchenne's. CMT, it just made me feel like, so what if he can't walk? I prefer that my son be able to walk. I prefer, none of these bad things happen, but he would be around to be a part of this world and make a difference in this world. So, the diagnosis of CMT for us was a relief. It was something that we could deal with and work on, and, he would be living.
I remember going to that first meeting. I met another lady my age with a son that had CMT, so she was immediately able to share with her, and she was able to fill me in. We shared what doctors we saw, what problems we were facing. So it was really nice to meet somebody else. Having not met anybody with CMT, not having any idea what CMT would look like, what the people would be. I was scared. All these people are going to be in wheelchairs, they're going to be all cripples, all kinds of stuff just went through my mind. But I got there, they were regular people. I met a lot of great people. Okay, so the first meeting was really about, what's this future going to look like? But after, the first couple meetings, then you're not the new kid anymore. So as you're there learning more about CMT, well, the new people come in, so you can share with them too what your experiences were when you were diagnosed and what you're doing to look for a diagnosis, because we still don't have an official genetic cause for the CMT. Some people do, some people don't.
I've been coming for 3 years, although it's been fun. There's always someone there to talk to. I help hang up signs, I help people in, and I help eat all the snacks.
I'm optimistic. Even if there's not a cure in his lifetime, I feel like, the CMT is definitely doing their part to find a cure. I feel fortunate that we're in the times where these scientific procedures can happen. I don't know where we would have been 50 years ago, So, but I think that, regardless, he's going to thrive. It's not all about your legs or your hands. They definitely play a part in your life, but, as long as you got your heart and your brain, I think you can keep going, And we just do with what we can. And it's easy for me to say, but I see my son with that attitude.